First off, just wanted to say that the game had a rough few days on Steam after launch. There was a huge wave of players that didn't seem to understand what early access means and negatively rated it. The devs are quick to action and drop patches and updates more times than I can count. The game is still obviously a bit rough around the edges, but every time an update drops it feels more and more like a full game and I love it. Bodycam is made by two very talented French developers aged 17 and 20 who actually care about their game. Personally, I'm sick and tired of supporting AAA developers that make half-assed games and instantly drop it to start working on another game to add to their mediocre series. I would much rather support smaller devs that actually love what they do, and that's what I'm doing here. And if you like that idea too, then I highly recommend buying Bodycam and give it a go. I picked up Bodycam mainly because it's the second game in my library that runs on Unreal Engine 5. While the graphics can be stunningly realistic at times, the game occasionally throws a bug at you. Also, crashes labeled fatal error are common with no other info, and FPS drops sometimes dipping below 8 immediately after respawning makes the experience frustrating. The lack of hit markers, HUD or any kind of UI is intentional and aligns with the game's bodycam concept. While this creates a unique immersive feel, it can be a steep challenge for players who aren't seasoned veterans. Looking at you, BO6 fans. That said, I'll only recommend buying bodycam on sale, or maybe if your grandma slips you some birthday cash. The game offers two main modes, PvP and PvE Zombies mode, but both come with their own set of issues. The Zombies mode is an interesting twist, blending the bodycam style with a survival horror vibe. However, the mechanics need serious refinement. Zombies don't gradually chip away at your health. Instead, they kill you instantly with a swipe or even by getting too close. While the dark, low-light environments make things more challenging and add their realism. It can feel unfair rather than fun. If you're looking for something different with PvP and PvE gameplay, the real-time lighting and HUD less bodycam style, bodycam might be worth a try. But that's about all it brings to the table. It's a niche experience that needs more polish before it can truly shine. If you're on the fence, just try it out and return to within few hours. The studio is small, so updates will generally roll out slower. If you love it, keep it. If you don't, then return it and try again when the game is ready. The game exists within a superposition of being a nightmare to run and blast to play. Bodycam's the greatest weakness is the technical issues, but the underneath all that garbage is solid premise. Can't say the nature of the game is for everyone. This is a challenging game and you will get slammed pretty regularly. If you're still interested but still on the fence, just know that the game's subreddit Discord is like Helldiver's tooth, with how blown out of proportion and polarized the player base. This is just natural consequence of harsh and challenging gaming environment and just the audience that the game has chosen to target, whether deliberate or not. It's best you try the game out yourself rather than letting a bunch of emotionally charged online people sway your purchase. It's your money and time, so spend it however way you want. Have to say the picking and crouching toggle buttons didn't work for me. I bound my usual keys to toggle, but I still had to hold them down to crouch or peek around the corner, and that was really annoying, and I didn't figure out how to fix it. And for me it's kinda necessary to have it on toggle. With all said things about, I would still recommend it. I had some fun playing it and got into it quite well. You need to get into the controls and the feeling of the game, but it's fun. I have to admit it, I refunded because my hardware is too old for this to enjoy it. I had 1070 and got 50 FPS on 1440p with the frame generation, but I had to crank it to medium low settings and that kinda ruined my immersion, despite it was still looking good. But after I saw a stream and what the game is supposed to look like, I was shattered. You can easily get 144 FPS with good hardware and the game looking fantastic. I'm already planning to upgrade my PC and then I'll pick up the game again. You can't do anything wrong with trying the game out. For 30 bucks it's a new experience and you support the devs if you still say you will wait for future updates. I think there is potential in this game and I hope it will do great. Cannot stress this enough, this is not normal shooter game, this is something new. Take time to get used to controls and movement. Practice, practice, practice. It's insane how much better you start to feel and how rewarding this is. The main reason I say this is because a lot of people think it's a normal FPS game and can come in point and click. It's not, I thought it at first, but it actually takes time, a lot of time, For me, it's finally starting to click in at 100 hours, and it's really cool when you start to understand the vision of the game. Cons. The game is early, like probably too early. Matchmaking, finding lobbies as a whole needs a ton of work just for an overall more fun and smooth experience. Apparently updates for this to come soon though. Making sure you have a computer that can handle the game. One of the biggest complaints I have seen is can my computer run this game, and it definitely needs to be a newer PC. I think to genuinely enjoy this game and it's full. That being said, I have spent a lot of time trying to get this game to run smooth and look good, and one of the biggest things that boosted my FPS, FSR free on quality, is the way the game doesn't look bad like on performance, and FSR frame gen on. Give it a try and go into training room or host private match to mess around with your settings. Keep in mind, if it just can't run for you, you can refund those Steam within 2 hours.